Where are we?
We are standing in a former Victorian bakery in Albert Road in Devonport.
I believe you lived here.
Indeed, I grew up in this house. My parents originally bought the place in the mid-90s. We all suspected something unusual was here, but it's only now, because we're doing renovation to the property, we discovered the old Victorian bakery.
Was this number 100 and...
Currently this is 136, but in the old days it used to be known as number 53.
Albert Road.
Albert Road, but originally it was number 53 Navy Row.
That's when it was a posher place, wasn't it?
Indeed, yes.
Right. Now let's have a look over here. What have we found here? No, what you've done here, you've put it back almost as it would be.
Yes, what we believe it would be. So we hacked all the render off, which we believe was done in about 1960 to expose the original Victorian brickwork with the arches. We found a large Victorian bakery oven, complete with the flue going up. It's obviously much bigger than we thought was originally there.
Can we just shine that lamp in there? It's rather lovely inside, isn't it?
So you can see there's a brick archway.
That's beautiful brickwork, isn't it?
Still all complete.
It's beautiful. And it's really big, isn't it? That's really big. And down below?
Down below, we presume it's some kind of bun warmer, something like this, complete with racking system.
But you found these iron
doors inside.
Hidden behind the wall over here. Over here. They were hidden here, weren't they? Behind the
yes,
brickwork.
So we found 3 more further doors, complete with all the handles and everything in the various cubby holes. There's one, the centre one goes all the way into the bread oven.
Yep, that's this one here. And you can see there's like a connection behind, isn't there?
Yes, that's correct.
But we don't know how this one worked here.
No, that's a bit debatable.
And up here, it's black with soot, isn't it?
Yes.
Can we just shine the lamp in there? That is quite black, isn't it? There's no argument that's black. That is fantastic. Now, I think you said that you had the original, just before I forget, you said that underneath this pile of, what's this here?
The black stuff,
Can we look at that, please?
we presume is old soot from the chimneys, what would have been from the house. We believe that the bakery stopped baking bread around about 1910, something like this. So obviously the people that were living in the house basically just used it as a dumping ground for...
Nothing changes?
No.
Nothing changes. But you also said that underneath here you found that the slabs were more worn.
Yes. So what alerted us to something being there is obviously the flagstones are very hard wearing.
Yes, they are.
Most of the flooring just has normal wear, but here, next to the oven doors and on the opposite side, you can see it's much more heavily worn, which would mean that's a lot more heavier traffic.
Which is what you'd expect.
Exactly, yes.
Phenomenal. Now, you said to me that when you first lived here, there was some sort of old... It wasn't as it is.
No. When we bought the place, it was from a former brewery company.
Called Will's Wine Stores, wasn't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
And they obviously used it to store wine, beer and spirits. So originally when we came here, where I'm standing was a trap door on hinges. And it used to be a hoist that used to load the barrels and the crates down here for storage.
So they would have been come in off the back lane.
Yes.
Through the top.
And then
down
lowered
here.
down, yes.
Yes. But then you found on a map, on a plan rather, there was a staircase here.
Yes, on a 1960s plan, when the brewery company first took over the place, they had to do planning permission to change the structure slightly. And according to the old plans, there used to be a doorway, which was here.
It's just the right size, isn't it?
Yeah, and you still got the archway on the outside. So you would have walked in here, and directly going straight up would be a staircase, because there's a window on the upstairs level. It would have obviously shined light coming down.
And I think you found some evidence of this. Where's that piece? This here, look. Can we have a look at that, please?
So this, I presume, is part of the original stairs.
It's cut at the right angle, isn't it?
It is.
You can see it on the other side. Absolutely fascinating, isn't it? Now you have a plan there that shows how it was here.
So this was the plan prior to 1960.
This was the front of the shop.
Yes, that's the original shop front.
And it says quite well there,
Disused bakery.
but it shows the stairs.
Shows the stairs and the doorway.
And the doorway. So what you've said is absolutely accurate. And it's a big old place, isn't it?
It's a vast place.
You can think that the staff would have been working in here in the heat.
Yes.
They'd have been slaving away all hours of the day, probably.
Yes, according to a document I found, the people who lived here at one stage hired 2 men and a boy to be working in here.
And we'll look at that in a minute.
Yes.